Al-Ali Hospital is located in Gaza City, in the area that Israel had warned Palestinians to evacuate from. And nearby is where we believe one of the first videos was taken. It appears to show the moment of impact. The plume of smoke you see from the explosion in this video is consistent with other videos that have been published. But there are other sources of video. The Qatar-backed TV channel Al Jazeera was broadcasting live from this location here. And as you can see from the map, it overlooks the hospital pretty directly. It's just less than a mile away. Now, in their footage, we see what looks like a missile rising into the sky, then malfunctioning. You're about to see an explosion here. Now, this is taking place at around 7 p.m. That is important. And shortly after that, we see this explosion on the ground. Now, we're confident that this shows the actual missile strike. These distinctive buildings you can see in that video, take note of them, because they appear to match up to these ones on the Google Earth imagery, covered in solar panels at the front of the hospital. So we're confident where it is. There is more video. This is filmed from inside Israel, first published by an Israeli television channel. It's a lot further away. Their point over here is around 12 miles from the hospital, but it does correspond. Note the timestamp. Again, it's around 7 p.m. corresponds with that Al Jazeera video, with the timings for nightfall, and the reports of an explosion at the hospital came through. And projectiles are seen being fired into the sky to the west of the hospital in the moments before the explosion on the ground. There's another video that's filmed from the north. We've put this in yellow so you can see that barge, that's the same place. And then in the red over here, we're going to see the same explosion. We put those together for comparison. Now, this is what the car part looks like in the morning. Burnt out cars, but beyond that, the damage is relatively minimal. And here's a view of the crater it left. Again, that is small, especially compared to the aftermath of previous Israeli strikes we've seen this week, which have leveled buildings and even neighborhoods. Now, none of that is definitive evidence. It doesn't rule out an Israeli airstrike at the same time as the apparent rocket failure, perhaps with a smaller missile, nor does it say it came from Hamas or Islamic Jihad. But it is the best picture we have so far.